What's up, guys? It's me, Chef9000. Now, I've been gone for quite a while, but there's really been that much new to cover. I will tell you, I did miss the plushies being dropped, and I will upload a video with those plushies being reviewed, along with all the teased ones, possibly. But that is whenever they come out, which could be a little while from now. But yeah, I am back to show you my upgraded version of Rocket the Rabbit. If you couldn't tell, he looks very different than he did before. Well, pretty much. I reworked his arms, head, shortened his torso, and worked on the legs a little bit too to make him more accurate. And the most important thing, his bow tie is blue now. I tried to give him all of his withering spots as well. My personal favorite withering spots being the legs here. As you can see that these look pretty good. And here's what he looks like from the back. Going over posability, we have a ball joint in his lower ear and upper ear, which allows for its whole own range of motion. If you really want to, you can spin the eyes, but you gotta take off parts of the head to do so. Like this, and then move his eyes there. Movable mouth can go out about to here, and then it stops on that joint. He has a pretty dynamic neck due to having kind of a spine joint, which means he can get a pretty far range. He has a waist swivel, ball joint in the arm, on the shoulder, and then unlike the old design, I gave him a ball joint here, which doesn't give him as much range, but it makes it look accurate. So ball joint in the wrist, and then he has these new pieces in his hands, which allows for a finger splay on all of his fingers right here, so he can get a pretty wide grip. Moving on to the legs, ball joint here, and then these are just locking pieces to hold the knees together. I use that for displaying him so he doesn't fall over on accident. Otherwise, he has a knee bend, he has a pivot in the ankle, and then he has a tiny bit of toe articulation, but they stop once they reach here. If you couldn't tell, a downside is that he is rather floppy, but I didn't really want to have to introduce any other joints because I think it would throw off the proportions. And here he is with the accurate eyelids. Now, I don't mind the way these look, but I just prefer the way they look with the brighter gray eyelids instead. But this is the way to make him the most accurate as possible.